Good evening, everyone. I welcome all of you. This is Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur organizing daily international webinar series. This series covering the topics related to our education, finance, law, health, and we are inviting here the speakers from India and abroad. As this series is international webinar series, today we welcome our speaker, Dr.V. Narasiman sir, who is professor and COE, controller of examination from Lingaya's Vidyapeeth, which is deemed to be University Faridabad. As he is from commerce faculty, so he has chosen the topic entrepreneurship. I welcome you, sir, and I welcome all the participants, those who are joined here. I welcome from my organization, from all the participants, and I request you, you can share about you at first, then you can go to your topic. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good evening to one and all. So first of all, I like to welcome you all. And I like to say thanks for giving an opportunity to give a wonderful webinar, which is related to the entrepreneurship. So regarding my introductions, I can say about myself, Dr.V. Narasiman. As I said that I was working as a professor in COE, and I had totally 25 years of experience both in India and abroad. In abroad, I have 10 years of experience as a professor. And in India, I have 15 years of experience. And my major area belongs to mechanical engineering. So basically, I'm a South Indian. Chennai. I'm from Chennai, but I was living in Haryana with my family. Okay, so this is a short introduction about me, and I have published a number of SEA journals, Scopus, and I have a 35 conference, a number of workshops and webinars and seminars which has been organized by me. So this is a short introduction about me. So let us go to the topic. So today we are going to see about this entrepreneurship. So what is entrepreneurship? So before going that, let us see that what are the things we are going to see in this entrepreneurship. Okay. So first we are going to see about the common definition of this entrepreneurship. So how we are going to define this entrepreneurship. Okay. So before going to see the entrepreneurship, we are going to see what is entrepreneur, and then we are going to see about the entrepreneurship. But before pass on this, first we are going to define. First we should know what is the definition, common definition, how we are how in various ways, in what are the ways we are defining this entrepreneurship. And next we will see about the who is entrepreneur. So what is the role of entrepreneur? How he will be acting in the society to upgrade himself. And next we can ask question, why entrepreneurship is necessary? So what is the need of entrepreneurship? Everybody knows that what is entrepreneur, what is entrepreneurship. So why it is necessary to the society and for himself. And next we will see about this basic characteristics of entrepreneur or entrepreneurship skills. So what are skills we have to develop ourselves? So even though we are a master in all the different parameters, we will be lacking some parameters. So these lacking will be fulfilled by different seminars, webinars. So once we are attending different webinars, seminars, or conference, we can avoid all these lacks. So this lagging will be fulfilled by all these orientation programs. So that is the major benefits we can say. And next we will see about these types of entrepreneurship. What are the various types of entrepreneurship which is available? And we will see about the pros and cons of these entrepreneurships. Okay. So if you come back to this, what is entrepreneurship? So how they are defining or what is entrepreneurship? So it is a general process of designing and launching and running a new business. So if you are going to start a new business, then you will be an entrepreneur. Okay. And in that case, if you are going to design a new process, a new style, or if you are going to launch a new process, or if you are going to run a new things, a new innovative, a new startup, then it will be said to be an entrepreneurship. So generally they are saying that the whole process which deals with designing, launching, and running a new business is said to be an entrepreneurship. So next they are saying about the capacity and willingness to develop and organize and manage a business venture along with any of its risk in order to make profit. So once you become an entrepreneurship, you are going to face a lot of risk. Okay. So after facing a risk, you are going to develop and you are going to organize and you are going to identify your business venture to make your profits. Okay, that's what they are saying there. And next, who is an entrepreneur? So entrepreneur is someone who envision, creates, and evangelize and ideas that they are absolutely crazy about. So you should always have a crazy things to do to achieve or innovate. Then we can say that you will be an entrepreneur. Okay. He may be in terms of envision parameters, he may be in terms of creators, or he may be in terms of individualists. So these ideas which we are going to be in crazy about that, then you will be an entrepreneur. For example, we can say that someone who looks at life differently. For example, your life should be different than others. Then you can choose his field is entrepreneur. Okay. If you think that 90 plus 1, I will be 100 plus 1 or 99 plus 1. I want to be live along with the society, how they are living, going jobs, how they are. Then you cannot choose this field. This field is not suitable for you. If you decided that my lifestyle should be totally defined in a different way, in luxurious manner, then you can say that you can be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur does not see the normal obstacles. So generally we can say that they never see the normal obstacles like the person who is going jobs. That life puts in our way and shy away like most of us do. Okay, what others are doing, the same, what others are getting the obstacles, you will not get that. You will get a different obstacles, okay, which will give a higher risk. But once you face this risk, you will become a smart and you will be an entrepreneur. So the entrepreneur thinks the word no means to find a better way. So if we say that no, then it shows that it will be expressed in terms of to be in a better way. So you are going to follow a better way. And entrepreneurs are continuously learning, growing, and reaching the higher point or apex point, we can say that. So entrepreneurs will always keep on learning continuously. So we cannot say that my field has been, I have learned everything, so I can stop learning and I can do my business. You cannot say that. Okay, once you become an entrepreneur, you have to be continuous learning and you have to see what others are doing, how the society has been changing, how the public ideas has been reach a new trends. What is a new trend? The public has been observed, and what is the apex point? So these things will becomes in terms of entrepreneur. And who is an entrepreneur? For example, one of the example which I had shown here, Jeff Bezos, who is the founder and chairman of Chief Executive Officer of Amazon. Okay, so he's one of the entrepreneur. Everybody knows that. And why entrepreneurship jobs? Why entrepreneurship we need? So this, if you become an entrepreneur or entrepreneurship, then you can say that the unemployment will be minimized. Okay, and you will be the boss, and unemployment will be minimized. You can employ a huge number of people. Okay. So here, this picture says that, see here, there is a jobs. It has been expressed, it is said to be a jobs. Job is not a job availability. It says that a movie which is running, the name of the movie is said to be in jobs. But the students and the youngsters, they are saying they are going there, they are asking that there is a job available. So the security says that it is not a job, it's a movie. Here we are not giving any type of jobs. We are running a movie. It's a cinema theater. So this is happening. How it shows that how the unemployment has been increased. So that is the reason we are That's the reason the government is encouraging a huge number of youngsters to start an entrepreneur or startup to run the society in positive manner. And next, why entrepreneurships? So entrepreneurship is mainly used to make profits. So just they are going to make 2 rupees, the 2 rupees will become 20 rupees. 10 rupees we are going to invest, then this 10 rupees will be converted into 100 rupees. So it depends upon the risk which you are going to take. And it depends upon the ideas, innovative things, how you are analyzing the market trend. Everything becomes in this profit making. Simply, we cannot be able to make the profit. Okay, by putting 10 rupees, I can get 100 rupees. We cannot able to. We need a proper plan and proper implementation. Okay, and this was, and we need a huge number of friend circles to collect the informations. Yeah, to to withstand our lifestyle in the entrepreneurship activities. So this entrepreneurship means generally we can say that in order to make a profit, we are using you should be an entrepreneur. And why entrepreneurship? The same thing they are saying that the need to learn more. If you are becoming an entrepreneur, as I said that previously, you have to learn more and you have to learn continuously. Non-stop learning will be necessary for to become an entrepreneur for the continuous growth of your business. So here they are saying that in this why entrepreneurship, they are saying that the need for a lifestyle not bound by 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. jobs. Okay. So if you are become an entrepreneur, your job will be in terms of 24/7. You cannot expect that I will work from 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock I will exit and I'll go my home. Okay. So you cannot say this style. This style is not suitable for the entrepreneur. That's why they are saying that you should not bound within this time frame of this limit. If it is a time frame of this limit, then your lifestyle will be in a normal way, medium level. If you want to push your lifestyle from one stage to another stage, then this pattern will not be suitable. Then you should become an entrepreneur. So there's a lot of hype about having a flexible lifestyle. But the truth in entrepreneur is that you are going to work really hard and really long. So you'll become you will have a flexible lifestyle. Okay, you'll have a luxury lifestyle. But the exact truth is your hard work shows that how you become a luxury, how you are running your luxury lifestyle, and really how long you are going to run that. That is also another aspect, another thing keen which we have to observe continuously. And so does not choose this way of life if you are thinking it's a shortcut. If you think that in shortcut we can earn money, this entrepreneurship lifestyle is not possible for you. Okay. Then you have to go to the 9 to 5 jobs. So that being said, you will work hard, but there is much more flexibility to the entrepreneurship lifestyle than the traditional 9 to 5 and 2 weeks of vacation time that corporate life permits. So if you don't like to be an entrepreneur, then your lifestyle will be in from 9 to 5 p.m., 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 2 weeks vacation time will be there, and you will run a same lifestyle. You cannot be able to live a luxury lifestyle. And next, if you come back to this lack of formal educations. So education is one of the important aspect. It's one of the important criteria to be considered for to become an entrepreneur. If you want to become a simple entrepreneur, how you will get the idea, how you can think a new innovative things, how you can face the challenges. So in order to face the challenges and different tasks every day, you need education. So sometimes the lack of education, which will gives you backward moments. Okay. So that's why they are saying that some people become entrepreneur because they have not had the privilege of receiving an extensive educations. Okay, some people generally they are saying that they become entrepreneur even though they are not receiving educations. And entrepreneurship is an arena where the idea and the results take precedence over the education background. It will give you a continuous education background over the limits and beyond your ideas. And being through the schools of hard knocks, the schools of hard knocks is an idiomatic phrase meaning the experience gained from livings, especially from disappointment and hard works. So the main thing they are saying that you should gain a higher experience from the living aspects, how you are living everyday life. You have to gain a higher aspects experience, and you will get number of disappointments, and once you are going to do the hard works, you will face all these things. So you should have a idiotic phases, dilemmatic phases once you are going to consider this, and often regarding as a mean of educations. So there comes certain points in life wherein, in assessing experience, one concludes that one has been through more than enough to not be afraid to branch out of one's own. Everyone goes through the schools of hard knocks. It's always a question of what one does with the experience. So everyone is going to the school and everyone is getting a knowledge, everyone is getting an idea, but who is going to achieve? That is the main task we are saying that. Yeah. Who knocks the door? Who opens the door? Who becomes the entrepreneur? Who achieve her lifestyle, his or her lifestyle in the society? How he will stand. So that is the main aspect they are saying. Everyone is learning, everyone is getting idea, everyone is having certificate, but who is a successful person? So if you come out this characteristics of a successful entrepreneur, so it deals with different characteristics which you have seen that. Okay. So you can see first one is to be an. So for example, this center face belongs to you. So you can fix your face here. Okay. So if you become an entrepreneur, you have to follow all these aspects. So first one is ambitious. So you should always have a vision and needs to through thorough on it. Okay, what you need, what is your vision, what is your goal. So that is the main thing you should have once you become a, once you initiate to become an entrepreneur. And next one is self-confidence. You should always have a self-confidence. So whatever jobs you are doing, you should have a self-confidence. But even though you need more than the 95 jobs, self-confidence. Okay. So otherwise you cannot able to achieve your lifestyle. And next one is adaptable. So the adaptability is the main thing which you have to consider every day, 24 by 7. Okay, you should know how to adapt with the society, how to adapt with the circles, how to adapt with the customers, how to deal with the customers. So if the customers are saying some a huge number of feedbacks, you have to accept that and you have to give a solution for that. So these are the major things we can say that. And your relatives and cousins, so how they are going to fix you, how they are going to shape you. You should always have this adaptability in all aspects. And you should always be humble with everyone. Okay, you cannot say that I'm a boss. If you say that you are a boss, then nobody will respect you. You should have this humble to survive yourself to reach the higher milestone. If you want to reach a higher milestone, you should need a humble. And next one is hardworking. Hardworking is compulsory. Each and everyone, whether if you go schools or college, or if you are a student, or if you are an employee, whoever maybe you need a hard work. But even though it's a hard work, this hard work which will never be succeed, you need a smart work also. You should know how to consume the time period and how we can achieve their lifestyle within a short periods. Okay, and what are the tasks should be taken? How to impress the customers? How to make money? How to make profits? In what way we can make profits? Okay. And next one is perceptions. So you should always know what is your business and how you are going to identify it yourself to anyone at any time. At what time is fixed and within the time frame or beyond the time frame, how we are going to pursue. And next one is comfortable with risk. It is highly comfortable. The business which you are doing is highly comfortable because you are the boss. No one will going to ask you, but it's high risk. We doesn't know what will be happen. Okay, so for that case, we need a high education and unwavering passion. So you should always have a higher passion in it to carry out throughout a long period. If you want to carry out if you want to carry out this lifestyle for a long period for the upcoming generations, next generation, then you need a passion in it. Okay, how to motivate, how to innovate, how to create, how to impress. Okay, so these are the major characteristics of this entrepreneur. Okay, once you start a business, next one is characteristics of the successful entrepreneur. Generally, they are saying commitments. So commitments, other name will also be said to be resilience. So you need higher commitments to achieve your task. Otherwise, you will be lazy. Okay, so that's why they are saying that entrepreneurs will dole out constant challenges, some of which you are already considered by, many of which you will never see coming. Okay, you do not know what is going to be come back in the future or tomorrow. Okay, that you will face a number of challenges. The challenges will not be constant. Okay, it'll be out of constant parameters, and you will face a complex problems like financial problems, decision problems, and long hour you will work continuously, and you'll feel very tired. You cannot be able to put your you need more energy, and sudden changes will be takes place depends upon the environment, our customers, our society, our places, our location, whatever may be unprediction. You cannot predict what will be happen tomorrow, whether it will be increased or decreased, and personal lives may be even be challenged as well. Along with this business, the personal life will also be challenged. So that's why they are saying that you must remember that all these challenges, while difficult to face, and a natural part of being an entrepreneur. So these are the common challenges where the entrepreneurs has been facing everyday life. So after facing this problem only, they become an entrepreneur and they are living the luxurious life. And success in business ownership is rarely a matter of how many challenges you face. So the main thing is once everyone can say that I succeed, I was succeed. Yeah. So after this success, if you see the backside of the phases, you can see the number of challenges they faced, and then they come back. Okay, by solving all the challenges one by one, they come back. And these entrepreneurs have a level of commitments which allows them to face an almost constant challenges without even weakening their resolves. And if you compare this next one, the risk taker. You should be a risk taker. You should know how to take the risk, how to drive it, how to come out from the risk, even along with the family and along with the business. So successful entrepreneurs will always willing to take a risk based on the time. It includes time, money, and unknown aspects and unpredictable manners. Okay, even in terms of resources and plans, which you are going to deal in it. And next one is self-belief and hard work and discipline dedications. We can say that you should know, you should have a self-belief in this. I will be succeed and I have a confidence and I have a dedication in this project and I will complete it. And you should collect a huge number of feedbacks and you should try to adapt with them in terms of focusing. You should have a high focus and faith in their ideas, and which may be misconstructed as stubbornness, but it is this willingness to hard work that makes them highly successful. So you should always have a self-belief, and you should always believe on your hard work, and you should always believe in the discipline dedications. Okay. And next will be the resourcefulness. So most often than not, an entrepreneur has limited resources, especially at the initial stage of business. At the initial, once you are going to start the business, you have very less amount. Okay, we have a very less amount. Okay, just we will go for the loans, or you will borrow some money from through our relatives or someone else. Okay, that's what they are saying, that at the initial stage we will face a huge number of problems in financially, and successful entrepreneur figures out how to get most out of these resources. If once you become a successful entrepreneur, then you will get a huge amount of ideas. And next one is objectivity. The objectivity connotes a lack of bias and judgments. So there will be a huge amount of lacking in bias and judgment will be happens, which will be takes place, and it needs to be a dispassionating when it comes to making a business decision, which becomes highly emotional, highly biased, and highly sentiment, which results in poor choices. So you should not give a gap to enter this emotional aspect, bias aspects, and sentiments. Okay, if you are involving all these things, then you will not become an entrepreneur. Okay, so once you started this entrepreneurship, just you have to continue, keen on continuing without this emotional bias and sentiments. Adaptability and flexibility, as I say, that it's very necessary to accept all the suggestions which will be takes place, and who is suffering and who is satisfying, what the clients are making, what the market demands, everything you have to adapt, and you should be flexible to ready to change. That is very flexible. Okay, you cannot say that my product, this is the specification of my product, I cannot able to change. You cannot say that. Based on the customer demands, you have to change the design, size, advertisements, periods, and lotting, everything you have to do it. Then it becomes in this flexibility to increase the business. It depends on situation, depends upon the climate, we have to do everything. And next one is knowledgeable of the product and market. Once you are going to become an entrepreneur, you should have a high knowledge regarding the product and regarding the market. You should know how to analyze the market and how to analyze the product. Okay, in what way it has to be analyzed. how to rise the business. Okay. And next one is dependability, means there should be a strong positive relationship between your perceived level of reliability and your business. Okay, it is said to be a dependability, and your clients will expect you to be dependable, and they will always evaluate you on that extent to which you do what you say you will do. Okay, and the clients will be always expecting you should be a dependability on lifelong. So you should also be aware, you should be always aware on this also. And proactivity is very important in advance and deals with them before they occurs. And money management skills, it's a highly important aspects to maintain them. You can, for example, today you are doing business, you get a huge amount of money, you are going to spend the money, then you cannot be a businessman. You should know how to save the money, how to spend the money, how to invest the money, how to make the money double or multiples. So you should know that. You should learn from that. The cash in and outflow should be identified by you, and you should know how to manage that. Okay. Next one is effective planning skills. It says that how to plan the place, which place we are going to start the business, and where to start the business, how we are going to communicate with the people. So these things which will also improve your skills and business role, once you become an entrepreneur. And next one is excellent communication skills. We can say that these communication skills will always improve you in a high shift. We can say that high peak or high speed. Okay, to reach the customers. So it shows that what's your interest, what is your capacity, what's your ability, how you are going to overcome this. Everything will be expressed in terms of communication skills. Okay, so communication is most important to reach the customers, to know the demands, to analyze the past, analyze the parameters. Okay, and technical knowledge and skills are very important. As a part of the owners, you should know what are the technical parameters to be considered, what is the trend is going on, what skills should be improved. Okay. The next one, types of entrepreneurs. There are different types available. One is to be a small businessman. You open a small shops like a samosa shops or bread shops or burger shops, whatever maybe. He will start a small shop with the one or two employees, and he will be the owner, and he will start working 24/7. Based on the time periods and based on the locations, okay, based on the type of product which you are going to sell, it comes under small business. And if you compare to small business, generally they are saying that it will be less than 500 employees will be available. Even in our India, we can say the small business which will be deals with the 2 people, 3 people, it will also be a micro business, we can say, or it comes under the small business. And if you compare this online business, nowadays the online business is going on increasing. You can see that a person who can sit there and he will earn money in online business, like the trading, the person who is doing trading, and a number of online shoppings we are doing. Okay, they are getting the percentage of money. So it will also become a good business without effort, without physical effort, but by putting the mental efforts, the mental activities, they are going to earn money. That's an online business. Okay, so here they are saying it can be a small based, or it may be home based, or it can be location based, and it includes different companies like Amazon, Zumia, or these are some of the companies they are saying that who are doing this online business. And next one is home-based business. Generally, you know that what is home-based business, how the people are doing that. Generally, you know that Indian women are doing now huge number of home-based business. They are preparing sabji, they are preparing chapati, they are preparing some items, special sabji items, and they are selling. They have tie up with the Amazon. They are tied with the different products, different companies, and they are doing this home-based business. Okay, so this home-based business also be fit for small business, but primarily factor it will be considered that it can be run from the home. So that's why it is to be a home-based business. It will be run in a very small parameters, and we can expect a huge amount. Once you reach the customers, we can expect a huge amount of money. So, for example, they are saying the Apple and Disney companies are doing this. They can type. So, types of entrepreneur, we can say that a serial entrepreneur who is going to produce a serials. So they will be producing serial entrepreneur or movie entrepreneurs. We can say that they are investing in 1 crore, 2 crores, and they are going to get 5 crores or 10 crores. It depends upon the concept which they are going to and depends upon the advertisement what they are going to do it. And types of entrepreneur, we are going to see one by one, many entrepreneurs. And next one is pros of the entrepreneur. We can see that benefits to being an entrepreneur. We can say that For job satisfaction, people will be 86% will be there. The success people will be 84%, we can say. And the freedom people will be 83%, and happiness will be 81%. And money, those who are having will be at 71%. So these are some of the benefits they are saying for the entrepreneurs. Okay. How the job will be satisfied, how you will, the success will be achieved, and what will be how much amount of freedoms you will have. So you can see that more than 80% of the freedoms and everything, only the money point will be it will be minimized. Not minimized, we can say it comes from 70% above. Okay. Other things which will be you feel that you will be happy. But only thing is you need a huge number of skills to continue the task. And if you compare this pros of this entrepreneurship, generally they are saying that the freedom to pursue with your own vision. So you have your own vision, you know what to do, how to make the fruits. So in such a way that they are saying that you have a higher freedoms, but at the same time you will have a high risk. Okay, the freedom is one of the most positive thing in this pros. And next one is potentially any of entrepreneur exceeds a salary employee. So, for example, if you are a salary employee, you will get monthly 20,000, monthly 50,000, and monthly maximum we can say 1 lakh, or maximum we can say 2 lakhs we will give. So, once you are going to work as a faculty, you will get, if you are going to become a professor, you will get 80,000. It's a fixed salary. Okay. So, but once you become an entrepreneur, your salary will be exceed the limit. And controlling and flexibility of your own time. So you have your own time. You can control by yourself. You know when to go, what time to play, where to go, how to spend everything. You have a control and you have a higher flexibility based on your own time and own pattern, own style. Okay. And next one is an opportunity to learn and gain knowledge. It's one of the top opportunities. We can say that to learn in new things and to gain in knowledge. Okay. So once you gain in knowledge, you should know how to identify that and how to apply the skills in the society. So that's the main thing you have to learn. Simply we can gaining the knowledge and which is not applicable which will never give you a good impact once you become an entrepreneurship. And next, the sense of pride and fulfillment in accomplishment things. So once you say about this pride, generally we can say that you create a vision, you create a layout of the plans, you pursue the steps, how to do, how to go, where to go, how to start the business, how to initiate, whom you want to see, and what are the tasks should be taking place, what are the parameters should be observed. So these things will become in this sense of this pride. And doing all these things can give an incredible feeling of pride and joy. Once you do all these things, you will be highly proud and you will get a high joy and enjoyment. And seeking your websites used by the peoples and finding your products in stores everywhere. Once you see the products in all the places and the advertisements, you feel the proudy and you will feel happy. And next, if you compare this, the chance to share your learning. So it is also another chance to share your learning from one to another, to the next generation peoples, how to share it, how to achieve, how they can start, how can they can do it, how can they can learn. Everything will be come back to this in this community. And if you compare this cons of this entrepreneurship, the work schedule, if you compare this work schedule, it's unpredictable. We do not know what time we have to do this task. Okay, so what time we are going to sell this product, how we are going to sell this product, it's unpredictable. And the major disadvantage being is entrepreneurs that it requires more work hours and longer hours than the employee. If you are 9 to 5 employee, your work tension will be 9 to 5. But if you are become an entrepreneur, you will always think about that. We invested 1 crore. When you are going to get through 1.5 crores or 2 crores, whatever maybe, it will be in double times. So multiples of money will be expected every day, every time, every seconds. How I am going to multiple? By putting my own hard works in a longer time, not in a shorter time, and longer times. And next one is no regular salary. The salary you will never get a regular salary. Okay, the salary will be high, low, high, low. It differs. Depends upon the situation, environment, circumstances, everything. It may be vary. That's why they are saying that being entrepreneur often means giving up the security of a regular paycheck. Okay, paychecks will be high security, and the business will be slow downs, and then it will be slow, high, whatever maybe the risk will be there. And administrative task is very important. So once you become an entrepreneur, so you should know that how to employ, how to recruit the employees, how to give the salary, how to extract the work from the employees, in what way we can extract, and what way we'll gain the profits. Okay, what are the tasks to be observed by the other entrepreneurs, and how we are going to follow, and what is the critical task which are going to take. Everything will be analyzed in this administrative task. So administrative task is very important in finance and employee, HR sector, whatever it may be. And next one is competitions. You know that each and every entrepreneurs are facing the same problem, the competitions. Here, a huge amount of competition has been started everywhere. Once you started a business, after within the 5 or 6 months, another person will start a same business near to that. So that a competition will be going on increasing. So you should know that how to overcome from that. So what is the special thing which is applicable in my product, and how can I make profit? So that's the main thing of these competitions. And next one is a disruption of the one's personal life. So most of your time you'll spend in your own business in terms of floating, and this could be adverse effect on your personal life. So personal life which will be affected once you become an entrepreneur, but once the business starts growing, it will be grown automatically. Okay, so you can nowadays we have a huge number of technology to identify what's going in the business, what is happening in the location, what is happening in the place. We can easily identify that what are the things going on. Okay, so these are the main things about this entrepreneur. What is entrepreneur? What is entrepreneur? What are the characteristics and types? Any questions or anyone? Just you can raise it. Thank you for all. So these are some of the references which I has identified for this entrepreneurships. Thank you all. So is there any questions or any suggestions? Let me know it from my end. Is there any questions?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, madam, please.
सर अभी आपने मतलब बहुत अच्छा एक्सप्लेनेशन मतलब किए हैं इंटरप्रेन्योर्स के बारे में कि कितना रिस्क होता है, कितना मतलब उसको अवेयर होना पड़ता है, नई नई टेक्नोलॉजी टाइप्स ऑफ ही आपने बहुत अच्छे से बताया। बट सर इसमें है कि इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप बनने की प्रोसेस में जो है, जैसे कोई भी अपना बिजनेस खड़ा करना चाहता है, तो अगर ये स्मॉल स्केल के ये में देखें तो मतलब स्मॉल स्केल जो छोटे मतलब उद्योग होते हैं या फिर मतलब कुटीर उद्योग होते हैं, गांव घर में जो छोटे-मोटे बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, तो उसको बैंक से लोन मिलने में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है सर। तो वो ऐसे में कैसे अपना स्टार्टअप कर सकता है या फिर कैसे इसकी प्रोसेस को पूरा कर पाएगा? उद्यमी तो बन नहीं पाएगा सर।
Yeah, actually, nowadays the small scale business they are facing the problem. I understand that, but nowadays the government is producing a number of schemes. So we have to contact the government. The government they have a huge number of schemes. So we have to contact them, and we need some references also to get the bank loans. They will not give bank loan directly. And generally, we know that nowadays a business will be initiated within 5 or 6 months. They are closing the business. After 6 or 7 months, they are closing the business because the business is going down. The main thing is lack of knowledge. You need high education. You need the skills. What are the skills should be takes place? How to resolve them? How to overcome from them? So we need a huge number of friend circle. That is the main thing we can say that. Our friend circle is the main thing. Even not only the friend circle, our relatives and cousins, everyone should be there. Everyone should support us to encourage us. Otherwise, we cannot able to do that.
बट सर इन बिहार के रेफरेंस में देखें तो सर यहाँ तो मतलब ऑनलाइन बिजनेस का भी बहुत ही ये स्लो है। मोबाइल तो लोग चला रहे हैं, 80 to 85% लोग के पास मोबाइल हो गया है, बट लोग उसमें जो काम कैसे करना है वो लोग सीख नहीं पा रहे हैं, पैसा कैसे ट्रांसफर करना है वो भी लोग अभी नहीं जान पा रहे हैं। तो ऐसे में स्किल्स का भी मतलब बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है, तो ऐसे क्षेत्र में कैसे मतलब लोग स्टार्टअप या फिर इसका इमेजिन कर सकता है सर? मेट्रो सिटी को छोड़ दिया जाए, बस रूरल जो पिछड़ा इलाका है उसके लिए मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था सर।
See, actually, first we have to identify what type of business we are going to do, and we have to select the location. For example, if you go to the rural area, village area, in that area the business will be peak. If you go to the city, it is very difficult for you. So based on the location, based on the investment, we have to select the business, and it should be in different location, not in only one location. If you initiate your business in only one location, and if you think that I will become a crorepati, that is a false. You should
Sir,
initiate your business in. बोलो मैडम,
yes
थोड़ा
sir,
थोड़ा हिंदी
मेरे
मालूम है, आई एम साउथ इंडियन, बोलो इंग्लिश, नो प्रॉब्लम, समझ गया, बोलते हैं नहीं, बोलो।
सर मेरे मतलब मैं जहाँ पोस्टेड हूँ कॉलेज में, वहाँ में थी ये चीनी में शुगर मिल है, शुगर फैक्ट्री
Okay.
है, तो वो एक
Okay.
साल में, हाँ 1 साल में वो 3 मंथ ही चलता है। आई मीन आफ्टर छठ पूजा के बाद दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, ओनली 3 मंथ्स। और फिर भी मतलब उसमें गन्ने का वो होता है, उसका प्रोडक्शन होता है गन्ने का, तो वो बस चीनी का जो होता है पेराई होता है और उससे गुड़ गैगरी बनता है। तो मात्र 3 महीने ही वो मतलब फिर सैलरी सालों भर वो कैसे मैनेज करता है सर? वो मतलब मैंने कुछ लोगों से बात की, तो बोला कि मतलब मुझे सालों भर पेमेंट मिलता है, बट 3 महीना ही मिल चलता है। तो सर वो कैसा एंटरप्रेन्योर है सर वो? मतलब मुझे थोड़ा इसमें बहुत मतलब ये लग रहा है कि मैं चैलेंज कैसे करूँ कि मतलब कैसे वो
Hello. Hello. I think the line problem is
Sir,
connected.
she is saying that there is a sugar factory, small sugar
Yes,
factory.
I understood. Yes.
Yeah,
3 months. Yes.
it runs only 3 months, and
Yes.
the entrepreneur pays remaining year without any work.
Okay.
How it is
Yes.
possible?
Sir, I know I have seen in both in India and abroad number of sugar industries. Okay, so they are running continuously. They are running 6 months. They are running, and 6 months will be ideal. Okay, they are planning first 6 months. They are doing this sugar juice manufacturing. That what is it? That vellam. What are things they are manufacturing? Other
सर
6 months they are doing other tasks.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि मतलब 3 महीने ही मिल का फैक्ट्री में काम होता है, बट वो 9 मंथ पूरे साल उसको सैलरी कैसे वो मैनेज करता है? एंटरप्रेन्योर्स जो है कैसे मैनेज करता है सर? ये मुझे
It is very difficult task. I understood. It's a very difficult task.
दिसंबर, जनवरी एंड फरवरी, ओनली 3 मंथ्स, बट
Yes.
होल पेमेंट दिया जाता है सर। ये कैसा मतलब
Right.
एक लगता है इस पे?
I agree that for actually what the entrepreneurs will do before starting a business, our Indians, they will go to the foreign countries and they will collect huge amounts of technical skills and what to do, how to achieve everything, and then they will start a business in India. If you start a business directly, you cannot be able to success. You need huge amount of idea, trends, techniques, how to overcome and how to run our business continuously. If the business is running only 2 months, 2 mahina, 3 mahina, what is the use? How the employees will survive? They can't be able to survive the lifestyle. So they are not doing business. He's doing simply for time pass. I can say that he's doing simply for 3 months, 4 months, and once the business will be started, he's doing on site.
Salary is going on always.
Yes. That's why
Madam.
I'm saying that.
Yes, sir. Sir is supporting our your answer, but I will add few things. अगर कोई बिजनेस फैक्ट्री चला रहा है,
यस सर,
उस 12 महीने के लिए तो उसको पेमेंट देना पड़ता लेबर को, जो कुछ पार्टिसिपेंट्स है या वर्कर्स है, मगर 3 महीने के बाद फैक्ट्री बंद होने के बाद वो अगर जीरो से स्टार्ट करता है रिक्रूटमेंट वगैरह, तो स्किल्ड लोग नहीं मिल पाएंगे। इसलिए वो क्या करता है, वो स्टाफ परसिस्ट करके जो अपना बिजनेस है वो आगे स्पीड में लेने के लिए उसका जो स्टाफ है, हाँ हो सकता है उसको थोड़ा बहुत काम देता होगा, अंदर नहीं दिया तो भी वो स्टाफ रहना कंपलसरी है, तो आगे का सीजन वो पूरा अच्छा कर सकता है। ऐसा मेरा कहना है सर।
हाँ सर, वही कुछ महिलाओं से मैंने बात किया मिल मतलब मार्केट में ही, तो बोली कि मुझे तो पेमेंट मिलता है और उसके बाद उसको घर भी मिला हुआ है रहने के लिए, क्वार्टर में वो लोग रहती भी है, मतलब हाउस वाइफ जो भी उसका जो है वो लोग रहती भी है। मुझे थोड़ा असर लगा।
अगर नहीं काम नहीं है तो पगार नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है। उसको अगर उतने लोग मेंटेन करके फैक्ट्री चलाना है तो उनका बाकी का साल का देना होगा, और वो देने के पहले वो प्रोविजन करता हूँ उसका इनकम क्या है, उसका कैपिटल क्या है, इन लोगों को कितना देना है, तो फैक्ट्री का जो कुछ ये है एक्सपेंसेस वो सब कुछ मैनेज करके वो करता होगा, तो ही उसको बाकी के 7 महीने के। एक छोटा उदाहरण देता मैं, हमारे गांव में एक जूस सेंटर है सर, फरवरी
Yes.
मार्च अप्रैल में 4 मंथ चलाता है वो, और 8 महीने उसका रेंट भरता है। उसको मालूम है अगर वो दुकान छोड़ दे शॉप, तो उसको 4 महीने में वो शॉप नहीं मिलना, जहाँ की वो पीक पॉइंट है लोगों का। तो ऐसा बिजनेस की कोई स्ट्रैटेजी होती होगी। चलो आगे चलते हैं, और कोई पूछते हैं तो पूछ सकते हैं।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you. No problem. Thank you for your boldness. I appreciate you.
Yeah, every day she discusses with our speaker. It's expected
Okay, nice.
that.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
थैंक यू। जयवीर सिंह जी आप बोलिए।
जी सभी को नमस्ते और सभी को मकर संक्रांति हार्दिक शुभेच्छा।
धन्यवाद।
बेटकर सर ने बोला है कि कोई कंपनी चल रही है और वो 13 महीने बाद बंद हो गई। सर मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा, मैं इंडस्ट्री एरिया से इससे जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, सेक्टर से। आजकल ठेकेदारी कहते हैं जिसे, उसी पर पूरी कंपनियां निर्भर हो गई हैं। जैसे मॉल हो, छोटे कोई भी हो, तो हायर किए जाते हैं और कॉन्ट्रैक्टर रहते हैं, तो अब लेबर की रिस्क की समस्या नहीं रही है। तो क्या किया जाता है कि जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रहता है वो लेबर को लाता है और वो इसको पकड़ के भी रखता है, क्योंकि हम पेमेंट किसको करते हैं, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को करते हैं। और वो कहाँ से लेबर लाता है, वो कई महीने को उनके पकड़ के भी रखता है पेमेंट, जिससे वो चला ना जाए। क्योंकि मैंने 5 लोगों को छुड़वाया था एक कॉन्ट्रैक्टर से, ये चंद्रपुर के थे, वो बहुत अच्छे लड़के थे। मैंने उनको पेमेंट दिया था कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को, और मैंने उनको छुड़ा लिया था अपने पास, और फिर मैंने उनको जाने दिया था। तो ये एक, इसमें कोई बोलता नहीं, ना इंडस्ट्री वाले बोलते ना कोई बोलते, क्योंकि उनको नुकसान होता है, लेबर मिलनी मुश्किल होती है। तो ये माध्यम अपनाया जा रहा है। 95% यही हो गया।
जी सर, धन्यवाद। आपको भी सभी को भी मकर संक्रांति की शुभकामनाएं।
ओके सर, थैंक यू फॉर ऑल। हैप्पी पोंगल।
थैंक यू सर। मैं थोड़ा सा लिंक भेजता हूँ।
ओके सर। Can I cut, sir?